sounds like we're going to be pulling some of y'all's kids from advisory time. Because they are hopeful so that I don't end up with trying to find a place for 50 kids for the fifth period. That they are going to pull any kid that has PE second period and seventh period, and they're going to do their choosing the best during advisory.
Okay.
So you guys may lose some kids during advisory starting next week. I know it's really going to be heartbreaking to you, but if they have PE second or seventh, and they've opted in, they're going to be pulled from advisory. So I need to go through and look at that because now
it changes.
I need to figure out who is in those class periods, and then I'll send out.
Fourth and fifth.
Well, the problem is, it's for like potentially 2 weeks, depending on how long they choose to do it. It's just a lot of kids. With your kids, like if I could get rid of the sixth grade group, because basically they said they can accommodate all the other, like if we could pull them second and seventh, do it during advisory, then they won't have an issue. Because fourth and fifth period, they'll have enough staff that they can accommodate those kids. But honestly, I think the biggest group without the sixth graders was like 16, 17 kids. So I'm hopeful we can just go to either Kira's classroom for 8th grades or the library or something. But it's not tons. It's the 6th grade group that's like...
I've been telling them, I'm like, hey, please, fill it out. I've been calling them up. I'm like, hey, your parents have not even responded to it. Please at least give us a no. Right?
That's the thing.
It's like, it's not even, in 6 years, like, it's not even having any advice. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. But they do it, I think, in PE because I think they still separate the boys girls.
Yeah.
But by the time they get 7th grade, it's like...
Right.
They
still have to separate them just a bit. Like there's that one side, there's the one side. I mean, imagine if they're like really big kids. That would be so awkward if you were sitting next to a kid.
So the dude doesn't know the parts of the penis. Or the other way around. Super awkward.
Yeah.
Which have you decided what you're going to do with that?
I don't know. Marcos hasn't talked to me since.
I
Nope.
don't think so.
How convenient. Yep.
I think you need to have some. I think you need to speak up for some things. And if you get an accident, I think you should speak up.
Oh, I plan on it. But they haven't scheduled it. I didn't know yet.
I would schedule them.
Oh,
I would. Well, if they don't, I would. Just schedule
Are we
them.
supposed to have them?
I thought they gave one, but if not, then I would just schedule and just be like, hey, like, not in the negative standpoint, but like, hey, like feedback of
It's
like,
been my experience.
like, so that this doesn't, like, these are the things I saw that were issues for me and my team, and I don't want that to continue to be an issue for teams in the future. So I want to give my feedback, like constructive feedback, not like sitting there just like bitching about.
Well, when we were texting yesterday, I was just saying, like, even just with the STAR test, like, you can tell that where the redheaded stepchild, say with social studies, you know, like with those stupid videos, like Elon had it leaning next to there, we just had it on the day, right? The Bell situation, that bugged me. He said, no, we can't take her out. He said that he notified district about all of our testing days and that it's their fault. I said, well, they did it for Elon, so why wouldn't they have done it for either science or social studies? You know, and then lunches. The lunches, like only this campus provides, because it's all they provide pizza both days. So they don't have social studies and
Okay,
science.
I was like, the kids eat lunch, right? Sorry.
Not that it matters. I mean, it's the
Those are the things that I think that you, like, you can say and speak up for, because I think at that point you're speaking up for your department, and do it in a productive manner, not like nothing. But if you speak up for it again, then I can be like, hey, we need to not repeat some of these things next year. Remember when like this was said, and then we need to look at adjusting this and tweaking this. I want to tell you, like, that's not just you. It's like it's happening to me too. Like, I find out last Thursday, like 12:15. What do you do in the secondary group? You make a test. Can you make yourself free? And I'm like, sure.
well, what do you? Well, in the way it's designed, is what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? Are you gonna say no?
Well, and then I get it. There's a frustration. Like I told John, I have to leave on Wednesday at 2. My son has his performance for his theater at 2:35 at his school. I have to leave by 2 o'clock. So I gotta drive to Round Rock, check.
But the thing is, you don't need to explain yourself. You need to leave at
I know,
2.
like, I would have just taken a half day any other day. I just said, I'm like, it's Star, I'm not gonna do that because I know we're already short. And I'm kind of classes till 2:30. And I'm like, I'm not gonna miss my son's class. I will not. And it's like an in-class thing. So I'm like, it's happening, and I just have to have a conversation and remind him, like, hey, remember, like, when I'm, so I think that speak up for yourself, and then I can come back and be like, remember when we said,
I'm 100%. I mean, I've already told, I've been through Jacob about this on Friday. It's like, I've been 4 years. And then 2, like, blame on it if they actually give me
if it always fails, you can always write it down and give it to them, like, email it to her. If she doesn't want to. I thought they did do exit interviews, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't left Georgetown in, this is year 18 for me, so it's been a few years since I left a district. And when I left that district, I didn't have an exit interview because my principal was still like, please don't leave. I'll give Jesse a job. And I'm like, I don't want to live in San Angelo anymore. I want to move back home. So whether you give them a job or not, I still don't want to live here. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for the great recommendation. So, yeah. Do you need help with anything for your big decisions? Okay. I'm going to try to see if I can come up with stuff for, I'll figure out the opt-out assignments. Yeah, absolutely. It's just a reality. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. The bigger issue is going to be where, if depending on where the kids are at, if they're in the library, then we have computers up there. But if they're in the Curious Room, there are computers that we can use. So it's just a matter of. I may have to. Yeah. Do you use them for that?
No.
Oh, okay.
No computers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I just have to check with the bar because he's in there 6 and 7. He has like small classes. Yeah. I think he has like 12 or less in every class, and that's just 1 tower. Like,
Yeah.
same with Andrew.
I'm gonna sit down. I don't know if I shared it. Did I share the spreadsheet with you?
You shared this.
The opt-out kid?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
When do you need it?
Friday would be
Okay,
really
I know
cool,
what
but
it was
and
about
I need it back so I can go back
Because
to
then
it.
when I'm
Okay,
gonna
I will.
do,
Don't worry. Thank you.
Thank
You. I just want to make sure you got it. That it
And
didn't
I'll go back
I
and
don't know,
watch
bounce or
to see if
anything
any
weird.
parents have gone in
Yeah.
online
I
and
knew it was yours.
opted in or opted out or whatever. Right?
Thanks you so much for your help.
Oh,
Just
absolutely. Absolutely.
the opted out. Mark is an opted out. We don't have it.
But then here I am. Look at me again.
Her
Doing something that
That's
that's making my life difficult. And then I
I see. There's really like 8th grade specifically was not. 6th grade is understandable. I feel like 6th grade is always one.
There's a lot.
funny part, but
Most of our answers.
Maverick needs to be in there.
Yeah.
So does Ryan.
It's a like it's part of the registration. Why they don't?
Yeah.
Like I don't understand why they don't. Click yes or no.
Yeah.
Well, they did it in the handbook already. When they registered it, they filled it out too. It's already done.
I know, but I'll
So
cross-
I bet some parents are looking at it saying, I've already done this.
Well, some people message you back on parents' words, and I thought I already filled this out.
Nobody responded to me. I
I had
had
3
one person like,
I had 3 people say I did it, and then the mom went and signed it again and sent it, faxed it to me, or whatever to me.
whatever names you sent to me, I went in and fixed.
Those were the only 3 that I had heard back from.
dang,
And
my,
maybe some of them
page
just went
sucked
in
then.
online and did it. I don't know.
Right.
So I need to pull the thing. and
Run
all
the thing again.
that. Yeah, I'll do that. But I think I may wait till like Thursday to pull it.
Yeah, I would like wait till last possible.
Yeah. 7th grade's not starting there, so the 12th. So 7th grade's not an issue. But 6th grade's gonna start. They're,
Is it 2 weeks?
It is, but I don't know because last year was interesting because it's like they had it for 2 weeks, but then it's like they didn't do it every single day.
Oh.
It was
Sixth grade?
yeah.
I
So it
was
was
gonna say,
interesting.
That's
I
weird.
just feeling like that baby comes to the spat on it too.
Yeah,
They did a big one. I get of it.
yeah. So I don't know. Maybe they'll do it quicker.
I have no idea. Are they waiting to start after Math Star?
Yeah, that was our next week. Yeah. The bigger issue is that we have with the computers is we have math testing going on. So just heads up if you have to like we have to do computer part. ELAR is next week and then math is so but hopefully that and then we'll have the bigger issue is gonna be the math test going on and then we'll go on the 7th grade filter.
We still have maps.
Yeah.
For 7th grade, it's
Those
not
are
a
the
big
dates.
deal because then we have it for each year, but for like high school doesn't look at it. High school doesn't even look at that data. So that's where like that sucks. But for 7th grade, that will
Sure, whatever, but
have it. Same with 6th grade, but they don't do maps in high school. So I think they use it. They do use it to help make decisions based off of like what
Quite a few for McNulty.
like along with STAR like what
counted it.
course kids take in math. And stuff. And like for like they can take like advanced English 1.
No, it's better than
So I
last
think
year.
they use it for that too. Along with STAR. Because there's that new rule that you have to, if you're in the top 40% of like your STAR school or certain grade, you have to be offered an advanced class.
That's crazy.
Yeah. 30%. And if you don't want it, then you have to opt out of it.
That's how you get classes like Allison where all of her seats are taken up.
Yeah, so you or the same reason with like Payne's class, second period, just 34 kids in there because there were some kids that didn't get caught.
That's my 5th grade class.
But I think they're trying to accommodate it better for next year, specifically for math. And so hopefully that will help some. They're offering a boost program this summer for kids for 6th and 7th graders, or no, incoming 6th graders. And like our 6th grade group now, and then our 5th grade group. It's 2 hours a day for like 2 weeks, Monday through Thursday. And it's free. And it's just basically like small group tutorials. And
Who's doing that?
hopefully me. Hopefully me. No, I don't. Absolutely no, I don't. However, I'm also getting paid less next year because I'm not working as much next year, and so to be able to.
What do you mean not working as much next year?
Because our contract got short, and so.
Is it good some days away?
So I'm gonna lose about $200 a month. So if I could.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and so if I could make up a little bit of money in the summer, and there's like I said, it's 2 weeks, and it's like Monday through Thursday, it's like 7:30, 12:30 kind of thing. One of those 2 weeks, my kids are gone, and Jesse's gone for scout camp, so I'm home by myself anyway. So I'm like, it's well,
Yeah.
and it's only half day,
Yeah.
and it's only 8 days.
2 hours.
And it's only advanced kids.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So
so
advanced kids though, it's gonna be a little cuckoo.
they can be, but
Some local do it.
better that than like the kids that just don't get too flanked. Like I don't want to do summer school. I would next week.
I've done summer school twice,
Me too. I'll never do it again.
and
Well, I'm not doing it this summer. I'm playing right now. Nope.
I mean,
Oh,
the
my
money's
summer's
good,
like-
but
It ain't even worth. Nope.
I did summer school every year until I had kids, and then after that, I was like Jesse, like that's the whole reason I went into this career field. One of the reasons is so I have summers off with my kids. So if we need extra money, be the man of the house and go provide. So I'm like, because I am not going to work. I did it for like 7 years, and then I'm like, I'm good. I don't want to do it anymore.
just like 2 years.
But summer school used to be very different than what it is now. And like when I was not homestead, it was very different because it was like if you failed, you were required to come, and if you didn't come, you repeated.
Yeah, that's how it was.
But it was also they were very strict too. Like if you miss more than 3 days, like you got kicked out. No excuses. Like even if it was like, oh, we had a vacation already planned. Well, you should have helped your kid not fail.
Right.
And so it was very different.
Trying to find a lot of little,
That was my 3 o'clock nap from Saturday. My freshman nap.
trying to find a lot of like little labs that aren't cost effective at all. That we could like easily do with like literally nothing. So like there's like this one. The students like picking up ice with like
What?
a string.
And I think the problem, to be honest, if you say no, it's just gonna all fall on Angie.
So would it be losing a period every day for the next 10 days?
Yeah. Basically,
How much are they willing to compensate? How much are they? Huh? For the whole day, like like you get a whole day's worth of sub pay.
No, it's usually it's like split up. Like because Jesse's doing that right now. Where they have a world history teacher out for maternity leave, and then they couldn't find a long term sub.
Hey, why would Carducci was here this morning? Carducci was here this morning.
She's anyway, so what they've done is they asked teachers if they would be willing to cover, so he gave up a conference. So for him on this paycheck, it was like $500 after taxes if he got paid extra to cover that extra cost. He's like, it sucks because I don't have a conference that day. But then like for next year, they said that there's a possibility that they will ask him to leave that and teach 7 classes, and he goes, it's like $800 more a month. They just get paid.
But it's only 10 days.
No, that.
Oh, that sounds scary.
Well, they're also, the reason they asked him to do it is because they want him to, they've talked about moving him down to world history. So he'd have 4 classes in world history and 3 classes in US history. And so they're like, that way, and they want him to world history.
It's like, how does he plan both subjects?
It's history.
Just throw some dates out there, you'll be fine. President, you teach that.
Because around our guys. It seems so like, how is it that, so his last spirit conference every other day, and he's like, so Griffin walks from Chisholm to Roanoke, so he gets there about, because they get up at 3:35, so he gets to Roanoke about 3:50. And he's like, yeah, half the time, like, Griffin walks in and wakes me up because I took my every other day, and I was like, your time, right, Danny, I was like, take a nap, what? So I was okay,
Oh, I used to my first year. I sleep every other off. Yeah, I couldn't. My head was barely. I mean, I was taking on water. I had no idea what I was doing here.
I slept in
None. No, I set my alarm for 5 minutes before the passing period, so that like I didn't have sleep lines terribly on my. Oh no, I'd be unconscious for 40 minutes. Nope.
I've done it before.
So we wanted to talk about this. We want to do a couple outs for the last 4 weeks of school.
Yeah.
We want to do slime. I don't know what you have left over.
Yeah.
We want to do Coke floats. We have plenty of Coke. We may need more ice cream. Do you have ice cream in your freezer? Okay, that may be enough then. And then we want to do. I don't think there's any ice cream in there. I think it's just. Yeah.
Have you seen?
I don't think
Is there
it's
anything in Gizmos? That way you don't have to worry. Like, is it pre-made? I don't like Gizmos.
Yeah. I don't want chocolate.
The 4 vanillas.
The thing is, Gizmos is really hard because they don't read.
No, I've never done it.
They don't read, and it's basically like playing Mario, but every character has lines. You have to like read what they're doing, so you know what buttons how to go. Or they just sit there and like, what do we do next? And then I'm doing 25 gizmos in 52 minutes, 6 times.
I looking at it for something in 7th grade, and I'm like, oh cool. And I have access to it. So.
Yeah. Ina didn't either, so I would have to assign her
Kara
classes.
doesn't either, so I put in a tech ticket because I'm like, can I get access to this?
Yeah.
And that's what I did. I really like it. Yeah, I like that for them in years. It really is walking through.
Yeah, I mean, I might as well just do the lab. So Coke, what we want to do also maybe the Mentos volcanoes, Mentos and Diet Coke. And then we talked about Mod, like literally making 3 giant volcanoes per class for a whole week, like just Mod Podging giant volcanoes.
That was super helpful.
I think it's, yeah, sounds about right.
Yes. Did you get eggs?
You should find something.
Well, we're not. Well, no, it's not in stone. But if you don't have eggs, we'll buy eggs, or we won't do it at all. I don't. It doesn't. I ain't losing sleep over the egg drop lab.
Yeah.
I actually had like 4 eggs like infection and
And then we started doing some tests, and I forgot that tomorrow morning to look up.
Somebody came and got him.
They have a problem with things.
Oh.
Somebody came and got him and enjoyed them.
She's in the
Never mind, I'm fine.
I think all we need to buy for a site for 8th graders, we're having
Yeah. So can we make it? Can we start a list? Can you do like a Google Doc or something? We need to list what we have and what we need.
Okay.
I can't believe there's that little TJ. I mean, I'm down for bringing my 8th graders. I mean, I feel like millions of them. Even if it's just like word circles and stuff.
With the 6th graders.
That'd be fun.
Something they're supposed to do. You know,
So-
so-
We're gonna do like hookers.
Force emotion.
Figuring out.
Oh, we just not talking.
No, we're just gonna play. We're just calling it force emotion.
We did that last year with Matt.
Oh yeah, the football.
Force and emotion. Would that be the volcanoes? Is that what we're talking about right now?
Uh,
Or is that the egg
no,
drop?
Well, let me know if
That's
you-
egg drop.
Okay, so we need eggs.
Wait, Emily.
I have some construction. Oh, I actually have a ton of construction paper. But you want cotton balls,
Yes.
balloons? I mean,
I'll probably just construction paper, truthfully, because they could. It has so much construction paper that they could use it as what the cotton ball is for.
yeah. For slime, we need Ziploc bags. Really? You have plenty left over?
Oh, there's a visual arts mural filter.
Baking was it baking soda? Or baking powder.
Soda. We need Diet Coke for the volcanoes or for the Mentos. Keep rolling. She got somewhere to be. It's okay.
Well, as Julie said, she's like, I think it's like a dismal thing.
Friday's stressful. Friday's stressful. Mhm. We're doing our den lunch, and then we have dodgeball, and we have
Cruise out.
cruises out.
Athletics.
You're out.
Probably.
Yeah.
Strong stuff in there.
Okay, so I will add this on here.
Can you tell me the name of the filter again, please?
And then she wants cheer and student council to work the concession stand at field day for 8th grade. That's fine with me. I don't care. Well, we need to have a meeting about it.
They haven't said one thing.
Then let's not do it.
That's the first time she's put on.
Mm-hmm.
Doors open.
Well, last night she's
We'll send her a calendar invite.
What time is Shayla? That's your person, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so eggs, construction, concentration.
Concentration paper. No, we have plenty of construction paper in that.
No, I'm just putting the stuff that
Oh, that
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
need
need.
for it.
I have more. I didn't see it.
Oh, I know. I some clouds. Ain't nothing but paper in there.
Diet Coke, Mentos.
Oh, you got something on?
What did you make your slime of color?
Yeah, they use this color.
What color? We have some too. I thought about glitter or something, like something to make it. Oh, okay. Okay. No, I'm down. You know what we could do again though is I could reach out to Mandy and ask about the popcorn machine. We can do Cosmic Popcorn again. That was fun. That was really fun, actually. So last year, our last unit was solar system, and so it was like 3 or 4 days before the last day of school. We got the popcorn machine that they usually have in here. We had asked PTA if we could borrow it, and they were like, yeah, sure. So we bought our own popcorn and the oil and all the things, and we made popcorn, and then we melted a bunch of icing, and we had cosmic sprinkles, and we've got purple, white, and black. Well, it was like dark blue icing, and they got to paint their popcorn and watch Hidden Figures or Wall-E. It was really fun. Like, it was really fun, actually. And use coffee filters, like to get their popcorn, whatever. It was fun.
Do we have any popcorn left over from it?
No.
Wasn't that like just a big festival?
Yeah, but we used it all.
Yeah. That's the only issue with that was how expensive it was.
Yeah. But we have plenty pancake mix. We can do pancakes again.
Oh my gosh, so many
He kind of went through like a whole.
I would do the pancakes again.
Like we were trying to figure out he just
Yeah.
Somebody that he networked with from the CVS that he worked out in Ryan. They were like, oh my gosh, we have the perfect job for you. Working with pharmaceutical companies and stuff. So he just
You make s'mores in that toaster oven. You could do those mini pies, those mini gingerbread graham cracker crust pie pans, the mini ones, and put Hershey Kisses in it and then marshmallows on top of it and stick them in the toaster oven. I mean, kind of expensive, but I mean, you could get store brand you could get it lower.
There's a lot of like cool little like
They like the layering, the oh my god, it's so fun. It's my favorite dessert.
Me too.
They should they like those layers. It's crushed Oreos and chocolate pudding.
I don't like chocolate like that or gummy worms. I'm not super big on candy. Only time I really eat candy like
That's
is
it?
when I'm here. I don't really eat candy.
Starburst. You're like fiending.
Yes,
Starburst.
when I'm here.
They like sweet fruities. They like Kai Chew.
Yeah.
Artificial flavored.
I do like sour stuff. I don't know, like chocolate I
Can
really
you ask
don't
for
care
an itemized receipt? No, for the last 2 months, what did we spend that money on? We're missing $250.
I know we went over last
Who did?
I know they bought a few things for
she said you used you went to the Walmart card or something.
I just did.
I would feel like
I just paid for the receipt.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go.
But they like the density lab with the layers. I like that a lot. But it's just like once we. No, you're fine. But maybe we should light those bubbles on fire.
This one has like a lot of like cheap little labs that like just like cool like little demonstration
We had a
things.
bunch of broken crayons.
Yeah, so like this one's like use the crayon as a candle. There's like some other ones. It's like this one sounds cool. It's the egg in the bottle. This one was like showing how like when you have a paper towel inside it, you drop it in. Paper towel doesn't get wet. So like a lot of like different like this is like what happens type of labs. And so like with that we could literally do like to pick up like the ice with the string, that and that all like one like kind of like little demo thing, and it literally costs nothing.
She said 189 of it was the kids had a great time. Like she go for the first 20. And then after that they were done.
Well.
Right. So we're like we need to either have them be able to like move from place to place
Yeah.
or
Those are like
we're gonna go ahead and make it so that it's
I can take out of next year's budget too. Well, if I pull the thing that I pulled last year and I said, well, I'm just going to reach out to parents and ask for donations of supplies, that one in there is going to pay for it. Well, she paid for it.
that's so dumb. Like let the community be involved. You know, that way, because if it's not
But
broke.
parents also have no problem saying no. Like, I can't participate.
Oh, well, I looked at it last.
Or they just don't respond, and there's your response. Like,
I have not crossed.
Yeah.
All rules are reporting and then
Yeah, those are like some
update.
a lot of little.
I mean, it's cool, but it's gonna take 7 minutes, and we have 52. So what else are we gonna do?
Yeah, no, I mean,
No, I
Yeah.
appreciate you.
and then like, I don't know, like some of them is like, yeah.
We have about 10 minutes. Hmm?
Also shows like the heart pumping.
That's kind of neat.
Could be a true
But what did you
heart,
squeeze the bottle? I guess to get it to
I don't
pump.
know. I didn't watch the actual video.
I'm just thinking out.
Yeah.
But
It seemed like
I don't
the
know.
hype-
I'm just feeling very ostracized. It is, but that's like just feeling like we're put on the back burner and we're supposed to come up with all this stuff, but whatever we do come up with isn't good enough. And so it's like, okay, well, what's your suggestion? You're not willing to A, write a check,
You
B,
got the money for it.
look up things. I mean,
Well, what about letters to your future self?
we're problem solving for 6th grade for the next 4 weeks of our life.
Who gives a shit?
Awesome. No, you're not wrong.
Well, mine is only the next 3 weeks. I'm watching movies.
Yeah, because when you all do what, because you're all not doing like, you did that sex thing, you all don't do that.
Movies.
And you're done with all your units? That's stupid. That is really stupid.
It's either gonna be uni or.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
We've been training on Friday.
It's kind of crazy that we like rush through all of our content and have the star test and then it's just like now
Make
we
'em
have
do one
so much
pagers.
school left.
I mean, I have work. I mean, I started a folder and I've just put in units 1, 3, and 6 of 7th grade TEKS, and I've just been pulling assignments and I'm putting them in. I'm not making a lesson plan though and submitting it. I'm not.
Mm.
Like I'm not.
I didn't.
So I shared my folder with Cruz and I shared it with Vargas, and if he wants to look at the assignments that we're doing, that's where they are. I'm putting them as the day goes on, and
I didn't even, Barbara's good at picking, she's kind of updating the lesson plan. I'm not even put my stuff in.
well, I went through all of STEM scopes. I've already done every assignment there is. Literally, I truly have, and I'm not just being facetious. Like I genuinely have printed every worksheet or attached. I've done all the steps, and now there's no more work to be done. But we told Paige this the week before spring break, and here we are at the end of April.
But why would they do that knowing that you're not teaching that class?
They probably forgot.
They probably forgot.
Well, you have to remember the people-
When they did the yak, they should have done it for everything.
But you have to remember the people that make these
It's not
yaks.
her.
No, well, I don't know, but they haven't been in a classroom in 10 years.
So you know who did it this past year? Their teachers, their science teachers who went to school.
I did 8th grade.
Like in Georgetown?
Their teachers. You kind of sign up for it. She asked for, was
The
it
actual
volunteers
like
or did you
pacing,
get paid up?
the actual pacing of it, or just
Well, then I thought about making a group chat on Google, like on our thing of all the 6th grade science teachers and saying like, can you share your lesson plans with us? Because
I know Tiffany was mad behind in comparison. No, they haven't really
I haven't heard
been
anything.
active. They haven't really been active with like
Kinda
setting
early.
anything up.
They won't do anything till after storm.
Well, and honestly.
That's when they'll jump on the wagon. You know. Hey, do you know if we have any slides? Like for microscopes? She says we do, but.
She says that we have a lot.
Oh,
of
well, where are the
What's that?
microscopes? I thought you knew that, no? Oh,
No, there's 2 different lessons. It's up to
you have some?
If you want to go through
I think we have
Yeah.
one.
Is it just 1 or 2? Does it work? I don't know.
Oh, never mind, I'm not gonna do it then. Too much work.
for the 8th.
Yeah, she says we have a lot of things, and those
She
things
says
don't
that it
ever
was
be
all
around.
ordered. She goes, there should be a lot of microscopes.
The
there should
only
be a lot.
thing that we got that she ordered was
Thermometers?
the thermometers, the heat
Yeah, but I
lamps.
think this was like at the big when the school opened. Because when the school opens, they have to have a list from TEA and they have to order all that.
I mean, they could be hidden somewhere.
They'd be hidden.
They're not back there.
I wonder if they're in that art room.
It's probably more that way.
I feel like
I know
it.
we have
I have an attitude today.
two. I think at least two.
We have 5 minutes.
Well, with that being said, I'm out of here though.